Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon.
After extensive therapy, I'm very happy to welcome you back to Greasy with Beastly. This time, we're going to be working with our other Mono Druid deck, and this one I feel deserves a little bit more in-depth detail to it, because it's a little bit more interesting than the rush deck. I mean, the early game deck. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, so this one, a little bit more focused on a certain game mechanic, Last Will. So we have our Lumberjack, our Salahar Riders, or Northland Wolves, our Vicious Sunflowers, Banshee, and, Call for Beast, Beastmaster, stuff that can get us Wolves, the Pack, and then all of that plays into beefing up a big boy Andrew from all of that Last Will. And also, you can beef up some very, very large beasts with all of these Wolves coming out. And of course, we also run 2 Call for Aids that are shiny, just to flex. But the Call for Aids just provide a little bit of extra beef. So this is just a Beef Town Central in late game. So it's very nice. And also you can get some nice early game plays. We of course run a lot of global buff. So we run 3 armors and 3 blacksmith. No bard though. I just feel the upkeep wouldn't be really worth it with how much gold you need to maintain in the end game. And especially getting the curve going up to the 8 gold and the 5 gold to play out these things. Bard just, doesn't really cut it. But we do have the Wizard Bestial Rage combination just to haha funny, start flinching castle. And of course, all of these other Last Will cards that kind of provide the fodder until we can hit the late game with our Beastmaster and stuff like that, providing a ton of value. 2 Rat Kings as well, just to provide some defensive value in the early game. Maybe save some of the Last Will units to be able to buff Andrew later on. But anyway, with that, we'll get into the matches here, and we'll see how the deck performs. This is a lot more thinking than just straight up rush mono. I mean early game mono druids. So we'll see some more complex plays, I would imagine. And I'll try to talk through my moves a lot more in depth with how I set up for the Andrews and the Last Will value. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, match 1 mirroring what we had for match 1 last episode. Drink for our first match, and I don't know if he's running the same deck he was running back then. But we'll go ahead and trade out. Do I keep the Rat King? We're definitely getting rid of the Beastmaster. That's 100%. I think we'll get rid of the Rat King as well, seeing as we have a lot of early aggression in our hand here. So we get the Hassan City Guard. Now the Hassan City Guard are here just for the global buff, kind of some bodies to throw out with it. We'll save the coin, seeing as we can turn 1 Salahar Rider, then turn 2 Hassan City Guard, then turn 3 we can coin out an armory. I think that's definitely going to be the plan here. So we'll go ahead and play this. We'll move this back 1. We'll move this up over to the side here and up over to the side here. We'll be... wait, I don't like how I played that. I should have left a soldier to set up armory in the back. But it's too late now. Ooh, we do get the Andrew in hand. Quite good for us. We can come in, whack that down. Now, we want to save the Salahar Rider in this scenario because he's going to be very nice with Andrew. We also have the Call for Aid in hand. Ooh, I do not like that. I don't like that hitting my castle. Please, sir, don't hit my castle. We'll go ahead and trade out the Salahar Rider here. We don't get the hit that we wanted, but that's fine because we will be able to play the Andrew next turn. We just don't want that War Elephant getting anywhere near our castle because then it could do away with our armory with the 3 to any building when it hits. Pegacorn coming out, that's fine by me. Here we will call for... I see why he's putting Pegacorn there, that's kind of annoying. We'll save the Call for Aid. Instead going for that, just that we can kill off that, get the boost, get the beefy boy out here. We'll move him up. We'll leave Sunflower there. If he lightning blades, he lightning blades. You know what it is, what it is. We'll have call for aid to come out after that. Okay, interesting that he's going to put Wraith there. Seeing as now we can do a little bit of hitting this in here, getting our draw. Northland's Wolf, okay. Now we can do a little bit of Northland's Wolf, Bestial Rage, hit, it fears back, then hit, then march this guy up, march this guy up. And we'll play Rat King just because we can. So we'll move Rat King up over at the sides here and get a nice little bit of swarm going on here. Of course, the big Andrew making this possible. Now, I understand Andrew's going to get sacrificed here. I'm fine with it. Swordsman going to come in and do a lot of bad stuff to me. Sir, that was not very kind at all. We do get another Andrew, though, to kind of, to make that a little bit more palatable. We will take that out there for the last will effect. That wasn't very good. That was not very epic. Not epic at all. He is on turn 8, so we're actually going to retreat the rats. I don't want to do any Mordock shenanigans. Of course, holding the call for aid, Bestial Rage, with a decent Andrew on the board. So we will hit that up. I think we'll probably Bestial Rage this. We'll call for aid to start with. I don't see a point in using the Bestial Rage. We'll go ahead and do this instead. We'll sack that in there, and then we'll move up the Salahar Rider, just because we can take a lot of benefits out of the last aid on the board here. Sorry, last will, not last aid. Still thinking about that. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and pop that. So that's going to be a double buff, and then he's going to go for some castle damage, which makes sense. It's pretty late game. He could be setting up for a Mystic Rat. Ooh, Southport is Sash and Hurt. Ooh, no, sir, don't do that. That's not very nice. Okay, well, seeing as we're going to be losing something anyway, may as well do this. Armory behind castle. Move this up, hit. Move this behind, and pass. Please don't execute the Andrew. Yes, the rat, that's, fuck. That's not good. Okay, this is not good. This is very much not good. Could we get a companion? That's not a companion. Sir, why do you not want to give me companion? Companion would be very epic of you, but no companion. Why did I put that up there? Am I stupid? I think I am. I think I am a little bit dumb. Just a little bit funny in the head, you know, like haha funny, but in the head. Okay, that's fine. That's not as fine. That's still fine. Now, the reason that's fine is because we can do something here. We can go ahead and play Bestial Rage. We should have waited and done it after I played the Wolf, but it's okay. I don't mind it too much. Now, that's going to go on the Armory, which is also fine. Because we can slap down this. Then we can take a chunk out of castle, which is our main goal here. We just want to do damage to castle and be happy. So he's down to 9, of course down to less than us, with sudden death approaching. I don't like my board position, if I'm being honest. I'm going to need a little bit of swarm to close this out, seeing as he's going to hit down the Andrew, freezing the bridge troll, which is a questionable decision on his part, but I'm okay with it. I don't mind it too much. We get a lumberjack in hand. We'll play that. I kind of want to keep the last will on the board, but it's advantageous for me to do that right now. Actually, no, it's not. I was thinking that the wolf was going to survive. Okay, maybe I was being a little bit stupid. Um, I do realize that he can top deck a couple things here, so I'm not actually gonna put the. I want to put blacksmith in front of castle, but if he gets another lich, then that's not gonna be good for me because I'm gonna have chain back to castle, which is never good. So I want to avoid that at all costs. He's gonna frost giant. Okay, and he gets it on the thing that he wanted. We're gonna need a little bit of luck here to clean this up. Banshee, call for aid. Oh, and of course we don't. Okay, that's epic. We'll go ahead and do that. Probably a stupid decision. I just want a good spell. That's not a good spell. Right, well, that's problematic. Shit. I think this is going to be an L. I have a suspicion. I gotta do this. I don't really have a choice there. That was a dumb move to trade and have less gold when I know that call for aid is going to be one of my pulls. That was very dumb. Ooh, pack of wolves actually is kind of helpful. Yeah, so we just wanted to avoid the extra damage on face there, so that we could survive one more turn at the very least. Because of course we can pull companion, which is really what we're looking for. Okay, we get the companion. Shit, can I make it? Did I actually just pog? Pog. Sorry, I apologize for using that blasphemous word. We need to pull the right unit though. Actually, no, we don't. We can just play Northlands. What am I saying? Do that. That survives. We play Centaur. We take 4 on face. Haha, and we steal the win. Very epic. So there you go. That's why blacksmith move up there was good because it gave us the 1 extra castle health. Even though it looks bad, like we're sacrificing our units, it let us survive another turn. Alright, we're playing Death's Advocate here. We got the Andrew with the last will in the opening hand. I'm really tempted to keep it. It looks like he's playing initiative. I think I'm gonna be dumb dead here. I'll keep it. I'll keep the Andrew. I've got too much last will to pass it up. It's probably a dumb move. But we'll go ahead and open up with the lumberjack. We'll probably have to trade the lumberjack, so there was no point in keeping the Andrew. But you know what? It is what it is. We'll hold the lumberjack. We'll not go for the early aggression because we do have the bestial rage in hand, so we can do some interesting stuff with wolf. Or if he doesn't want to, okay, he's gonna play Ramrus. I kinda want to bestial rage that. There's no point though. There's no point in bestial raging, so we'll just do. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's very nice. So of course, what we can do here is, why? Okay, hold on. I'm questioning my own plays here. I should have kept Wolf up. That was dumb. Ooh, play it up. Come on, you want to play it up. You want to play it up. Come on, just do it. Do it for me. Just leave it where I can bestial rage the wolf, hit the Ramrus, hit the blacksmith. No, fuck. Okay. It's fine. How do I want to play this? Well, I want the wolf alive. 100%. There's no way I can get to the blacksmith, I don't think, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, there's no way I get to the blacksmith with this. So what I'll do is I'll bestial rage the wolf, just to keep the last will dream alive. We'll hit that. Then we'll move this up, hit this. Then we'll move the wolf back here. We'll play the banshee behind. And then we'll go and hit this. And then next turn we'll play the Andrew. And then I think I'll be in a good position. Because we have the wolf, so he kind of has to protect castle, otherwise I can keep on flinching him. So he's going to have to put something out there, and then we can sack it, get the Andrew buffed up. So it's kind of mind games going on here. He's got a... Is he going to play Armory? Armory would be... Okay, Centaur. That's stinky play. That's fine, though. The wolf has served its purpose, I guess. Well, not really, but it's okay. It's fine. It's not really what we wanted, but we'll take it. We'll accept it and move on. So of course, pushing up the lumber now that the last will is a little bit more viable. I probably should have just retreated. That way, if he did play a lumber like he did, I would have gotten the buff on Andrew. But we'll take what we can get. And I think that wasn't really a good move. Plus, since he killed the wolf, okay, you know what? It's a mistake. It's fine. We make those sometimes. Or a lot. Okay, maybe not just sometimes, like a lot. It's okay. It's not fine. It's not. But we're waiting for him to make a move here. He's going to play another blacksmith. It's really doubling down on the unit buff here. Of course, that's going to buffer Andrew, which we are a-okay with. We'll play blacksmith rat king this turn. So rat king probably in the back to maximize value. Unless we draw something else. Like double blacksmith. I'll take a double blacksmith. I don't know about you. Now, the thing he could have here is Rat King Mystic, which would suck some fat ass. But it's a risk we have to take. He could kill off both of our blacksmiths with that. But at that point, we probably would have lost the game anyway. So we're just crossing our fingers, hoping he doesn't have it. We do have a Rat King to respond if he does do it like that. Okay, he's got the Rat King Mystic, 100%. But he's played it in a way that he can't reach our blacksmiths, which is good for us. Oh, does he not have the Mystic? Epic. Epic. Okay, so now we can play a Rat King of our own. We can also sack the Rat King, which is very nice that he set it up for us like that. Or we could do the Salahar. Ooh, we'll do the Salahar play. We'll do the Salahar, run it up. Rat King, kill the rat on the side, then the Salahar will hit something good. Like, I'm okay with either blacksmith or the castle, or we'll kill the Rat King anyway. We get a Beastmaster, okay, maybe change plans here. So instead of doing it that way, we're going to play Beastmaster like this. We get the double bear, which is pretty good. So we'll run this up here, we'll hit. Then we'll run this up here, and we'll hit. Then we'll run this here. We'll play the Salahar. We'll hit here. Cross our fingers it goes on one of the... Okay, good. And then we'll play... I set up for Chain, which was dumb. Like, if he has Lightning Blade, he can do that. I don't know if I want to do the damage unit get stuff yet. Maybe I'll just do it on... Yeah, we'll do it there. Then we'll move this up, and we'll move this into the back. If both the beasts die, we can push up with the Beastmaster. I just don't want him being in range of a Rat King. So right now, we've got a lot of beef on his face. And of course, we can play the Rat King next turn and kind of push that up. We didn't do super good positioning for that, so we may see ourselves lose there. But we're just threatening with the really big Andrew right now. If he has another Rat King, that's going to be a great solution for him to clean it up. But those are going to be less effective now that we've taken out one of his blacksmiths, which is always good to see for us. So yeah, we're going to look to push this Rat King. We'll see what we draw next turn as well. Hopefully, it's a pack or something like that. That would be very nice. Slightly scary with the Beastmaster on the board, of course, because his last, well, sorry, not his last will, but his end effect is that we'll lose it. Okay, he's going to go, okay, alright, I see how it is. Well, that leaves me with a big boy Andrew to kind of go face with. So he's got to have another unit to put out here. Of course, we'll be able to take out his blacksmith, which is really going to cripple him late game, because he wants to be pushing those Rat King Mystics, which aren't going to carry the same power anymore. But he's going to trade in there. Okay, that's just 13 on face. We don't have the final card to clean it off. We will, of course, go for the face damage. Rather than trying to go for the thingy, the guy, the dude, the blacksmith, that's what I meant to say. So we're going to go for the face damage rather than the blacksmith, simply because we have companions in this deck. We get a centaur, we can end the game. So he's going to play the Mordock. I don't see how he's going to come back from this, if I'm being honest. Okay, that's how. He's going to just get fucking lucky. Okay. Cool, very epic. So there we saw the thing go on. The one card he really wanted it to go on, which was that sucks. Okay, he survives another turn. Well, we'll just push up then. We'll push up with the lumber, so we're just kind of having things move up here. Everything's spaced, of course, for lightning. We don't want to deal with any chain. Why did it have to hit the stupid, what is it called? Bear hog? Yeah, why did it have to hit the bear hog? He's got another Mordock coming out. A bestial rage as well. That's not going to be enough to 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he can clear it. This fucking lucky bastard. He can clear lethal. That's slightly disheartening. Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit dumb when I play like this. We just gotta wait for final death. We just gotta survive until then. He's gotta clear the lumber. Yeah, and then he can use his he got the draw off it, really? Yeah. He's on 1 health. Can I get a companion? Of course I can't. Well, we'll take the lumber and we'll push it up, of course. We'll take the Ramrus and we'll play that as well. We'll put that behind, and then we'll move these two back one. I don't really want to risk them. We can just stall them until endgame. That's going to be the main goal here. Of course, he doesn't have any globals on the field, which we're feeling pretty good about. We have 1 racking left in the deck, which we could get a lot of value out of. He's going to use the fear, putting him down to 9 gold. So there's still a lot of things he can do. He can't do a temple racking mystic now with that gold amount. So hopefully we won't see that next turn either. We're still on 20 health, which is good. So the best thing we can do right now is conserve castle health and just get him down to the final death. I don't really see how he can deal 20. Maybe like double lightning blade racking stuff. There's ways, but it's just very unlikely. So I don't see him managing to take this back. If he does, I'll be very impressed. Lich gonna come out. Okay, that's good play. Get both. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Of course, we do also run our companion, so we just need to grab one of those, and that will be game. So just, a centaur would be quite nice. He's going to play the temple. I'm assuming getting ready for a racking mystic, which would not be too fun. Wizard. I'll take a wizard if I'm being honest. We'll play that. We'll do this here. We'll put the wizard up here. If he does have the racking mystic, then we'll get the draw off of the lumberjack when he goes for castle. And we're approaching final death anyway. I think he has 1 more turn after this. He's got 1 more turn. He's going to play the centaur. Going for wizard, I would assume, and that means that we get the draw, which is really what we're looking for here. So the bait worked. We get a wizard out of it. That's not what we wanted to see, but okay. So yeah, just fending him off for the final turn. That's all we're really looking for. Okay, not playing it aggressively, which is fine by me. Assuming he has a mystic journey, then. Ooh, that armory not good. Oh, he's beefing up. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're in final death anyway. He's beefing up against me playing a companion, which is understandable. If I do get a companion, I'll take out the armory with it. Of course. Armory, that's not what we were looking for, but okay. Thank you, sir, I guess. Play the armory back here. We'll go ahead and take this out here. Play the wizard as a way to block face. And then we'll play this here. And we'll play this here. Then we'll pass back to him. So, if he can deal 19 in 1 turn, then he has the game. If he cannot, then he does not have the game. So we'll see what he does here. The reason I put wizard was it has high enough health that even if he plays another temple, the Hassan City Guard isn't going to manage to kill it. Okay, lightning blade, that works. If he's got another lightning blade, nah, we just had too much castle health. There's no way. There's no way he can pull through. Yeah, that's just going to be game. The Lightning Blade did help him in the end. He has, yeah, the double, but again, they didn't both go on face, which is really what he needed. So we're at 6. He's at 2 gold. I mean, Mystic Journey, but even then, that's just still going to be game. We'll put out a respect. That was a good game. Oh, and now we get the Centaur, of course. Of course, now the Centaur. But yeah, that's going to wrap up game 2 for us. So quite an interesting one. Game number 3 against SA07. I'll keep the Northlands Bestial Rage. Ooh, I thought he was playing green. Never mind. I'm just colorblind. I'm absolutely colorblind. We'll put out a greetings for him. So the reason we kept the Bestial Rage in the Northlands was I thought he was playing green. That means we can take out Hovel with it, but he is not playing green, so we are just being dumb. But we get the Wizard, so everything's okay. It's time to flinch. Flinch, flinch, flinch. Left, right, and center. We won't play the I kind of want to play the Wizard this turn. We'll play the Wizard. We shall play the Wizard, see where the burn goes. We're hoping it goes on the Wolf. Of course, it goes on the Wizard. Very epic. Okay, now we lose the Wizard. Epic. Okay, now Bestial Rage is back to being a piece of shit. Very cool. We'll play Call Beast, and then we'll trade out the Wolf here. If we get... maybe I save it for the Beef Boy. No, it's fine. We'll put out the... Okay, we just get another one. Ay. I have a feeling he has Flamestorm. We're just going to keep them back because we have more beasts in hand, and of course we can get an Andrew, something like that, so we just want to hold them. We don't want to do anything with them just yet. We're holding the double Centaur. If we could get an Andrew, okay. All right. Well, if you want to play that card, I mean, hey. That's a Bestial Rage worthy thing right there. We will play... I don't know. What do we play? We can play Salahar Rider, see what that hits. Just kind of Rambo it. Not Castle. Okay, that's good, because now we can do this. We can play this. We can take out that. Then we can play this up. We'll just pass it. We'll see what he wants to do there. Now that we've taken out that. If he has more range units, that's the reason we're applying pressure. Hopefully he lets a beast survive. If he doesn't, then we're not going to be able to Centaur Bestial Rage. Looks like he's going to take out the Centaur there. We'll see what he has for the other units here. Maybe he's going to play another Darkbender. That would be pretty epic. I would like you to play a Darkbender behind your castle. No, that's not a Darkbender, sir. Sir, could you please... No, don't do that. That's a card for card. That's fine. We also get the buff out of it. Not epic. Okay, looks like we're going to take out the Imp here. Ooh, we get the Pack of Wolves, so that's looking to be our late game. But here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and Bestial Rage, our Wolf, come up here, hit. Then come over here and hit. And then we'll play the Ramrus. Oh, we probably should have played the Ramrus for the damage boost first. It's fine. Now, the reason we did that instead of playing Centaur is we want the Ramrus to get the buff off the Wolf. We should have... We're down at damage. If I lose by a damage, then I know who to blame. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I doubt it will be that close. He's going to play the Darkbender, which is fine by me. We'll save the Ramrus simply because we have the Pack of Wolves. And instead we'll play the Lumberjack there. Probably should put the Ramrus there, but it is what it is. It's fine. I mean, if he pushes the Darkbender, I'm not really gonna have a response. I can get it down to 1, but I can't do anything past that. Yeah, he's gonna push it. See? Okay. You have the Tarius Files anyway. Oh, we get an Andrew. Very nice. We'll play that Andrew 100%. And we'll go ahead and... We'll leave the lumberjack there. We'll just pass. Of course, got the pack of wolves to play. So even if he plays a Dragon's Fire, then we're gonna get a lot of benefit out of the Andrew. Now, if he does Blue Fire the Andrew, that probably indicates a Dragon's Fire or a Flamestorm, which would be pretty devastating, seeing as we got this pack that's about to come out and boost everything. But he's gonna play the Imp in the back. This kind of looks like Crusader Awaken. Yeah, it's really looking like Crusader Awaken. It could be it could also be no interactions, but it looks more like Crusader Awaken. Anyway, we'll play the pack of wolves now. So we're going to go ahead and push up our lumberjack. We'll leave this here. We'll push double wolves, and then we'll leave a wolf down there as well. So we're going to pass it back to him, see what he wants to do. Dragon's Fire, very beneficial for us right now because we'll get a big boy Andrew out of it. Flamestorm. Yep, there we go. So big boy Andrew and big boy Ramrus as well from all of those buffs coming down. We get the Blacksmith Rat King combo for next turn as well. If we could get another Blacksmith, then we can take care of the Darkbender here, which would be very nice. But we'll see. Okay, he's going to play some more Last Will for us. Very nice, thank you. I'm looking at Rat King Blacksmith right now, simply because the Darkbender isn't really doing anything except for preventing us from pushing. Okay, now we'll make it a Blacksmith Rat King. Hit this first. See where that goes. Okay, on the... That's not really what we wanted, but that's fine. Then we'll go ahead and trade there. Trade there. Then we'll Rat King again. This time we'll push this up as well. Then we'll Rat King again. Put him in here. Put him in here. Just get rid of his units. Don't want to see those anymore. We'll push this up. We'll push this up. We'll push you here. We'll push you here. And we'll leave you back here. Then we'll pass back to him. See what he wants to do with all of these units. Of course, he can push the Imp up and trade for a Rat. But that's the only option we want him having. He's going to trade out for the Ramrus, which makes sense. Krax is coming down. That's fine. We're looking for the kill on Darkbender. That's what we're looking for this turn. So he's going to push down with Imp, which is also fine. So of course we can slap the Kraxus with our Andrew. Oh, okay. Well, he's going to make me not be able to do that without giving him draw. You know what? We'll give him the draw. We could call for 8 as well. But I think getting rid of this Darkbender is more important. We'll just call for 8 this turn. And then we can double next turn. We'll hit that down. We'll hit this. We'll get rid of the Kraxus. And then we'll call for aid. We'll move this up 1. We're okay with taking 3 on face. I don't really mind. The Imp isn't in much of a position. We have Board Swarm right now. He does have much more cards than us, but we've got the double Beef Train coming next turn. And of course we have a lot of beefy boys on the board right now. So to get to our Andrew, our big boy Andrew, he's going to have to take out the Centaur and then have enough to take out the Andrew, which is kind of doubtful in my eyes. But we'll see if he manages to do it. He's going to take the 3 chip to start things off, which makes sense. But then what is he going to follow it up with? A Flamestorm. Okay, so this is going to buff our Andrew a little bit. With the last roll coming off of the Tarius files. So we're back to 17-7. Chaotic Storm coming down, makes sense. Okay, he hits basically everything he wanted to hit, and then he'll have enough to clean the Andrew, I think. Yeah, especially with that hitting it. So now he'll come up and trade. He's got to have a 4-drop in hand. Like he's got to... Yeah, Salahar Rider coming down. Okay, so we're just going to double Ranger next turn, and just come for his face, basically. Headless going to come down as well on Castle. Okay. So not super good in our eyes, but I think rather than doing double Northlands, we'll do the Beastmaster, hit that there, put this here, Beastmaster in front, and then rush up a Ranger. Because at this point, we're just going for a face. So if he puts something in front of Castle that's like, 3 health, could put the Wolf into it, and then hit the face with Beastmaster, because we are on lower health than him, and he does run cards like Arbiters most likely. Taria's File's coming down in front of Castle. Flamestorm going to come down, do some damage to everything, putting him down to 4 gold, which is good for us, definitely. We'll see if he manages to burn off the Beastmaster. With the that would be so lucky if he got the Beast. Okay, he got face. That's not what we wanted to see, though. That's not very good. This is not good with all the cycle he's getting and the amount of health we're on going into final death. I think we're gonna lose this. Especially, okay, yeah. I think that's gonna be it. Unless we get the companion. We don't. Okay, well we can just block off face. That's basically our hope here. So what we can do is we can put that there. We can rush up another ranger. And then we can play this like so. And this is just to stop arbiters from doing bad things. He most likely is going to get the burn to finish us off. He only needs a 2 burn, and he's almost guaranteed to run it. So Shaman, he's hunting for it. He's got it, 100. Yeah, he's got the drain life. So that's just going to be game there. That's fine. We came pretty close. So I'm quite happy with that. Especially against burn deck, because, you know, this deck isn't super good against burn. But we got very, very close. If we draw the Centaur, I'll be kind of mad, but yeah, that's fine. Alright, good game. So we lost game number 3 there, but that's fine. We'll come back. Game number 4 against Buzzard. I don't know how to say that. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but we have a Vicious Sunflower, Call for Beast. We'll get rid of the Call for Beast. We'll keep the Vicious Sunflower and the Wizard for the curve. Okay, we get our 1, 2, 3. That's very nice. We'll play the Lumber not super aggressively, of course, because we don't want to waste it too early. He's going to corn out a wolf. No, a miner. Never mind. Not a wolf. But he is going to put it... Okay, we do get the Andrew. So, in that case, we'll just put out this, and we'll move this up here. And we'll pass back to him, see what he wants to do. So, to get to Castle, he has to put it within the 3 range. So, if he plays something to come kill the flower... Okay, alright, I see how it is. I don't want to waste all this Last Will. I think we'll just go for minimal wastage of Last Will, and we'll play that, hit it, get the Shadow Katana, we'll play this here, and we'll leave it like that. Of course, we want to save all of the Last Will for Andrew. So turn 4, okay, that's not, of course, just take all my Last Will, it's fine. I don't need Last Will, what are you talking about? We'll play Wizard Salahar Rider here. We'll play Salahar Rider aggressively. Wizard behind and then this up. Next turn's going to be an Andrew turn after, probably Beastmaster. We do have the Shadow Katana if we do need to take out something bigger. He's going to play a companion here, which is fine, because of course we can do good things with Andrew moving into the next turn here. Or we could just Blacksmith. No, it's not worth it. We'll play the Andrew. Play the Andrew, see what we get off of the Lumber. Wizard. Okay. We'll go here. No point in taking out the Blacksmith just yet. When I can just beef a big Andrew instead. And then, yeah, next turn is going to be the Beastmaster. Maybe could have played Beastmaster there instead, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, I kind of like this. So he got himself double Ranger. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Beastmaster here. We'll push up a wolf, we'll move this into the back, and we'll move this up, and we'll pass back to him. Of course, with that double wolf bowl, we want to keep Andrew around. So I know I could have moved in, but that would have been a trade with the Northlands Ranger. We do have Shadow Katana here. So we're looking at 6. We can take out the Ranger here if we want. Do I want to? Do I want to take out the Ranger? So what I could do is I could Shadow Katana to get him to 6, Blacksmith, and then Bestial Rage. I think I'll honestly... I don't really want to do it. I could do better things with the Bestial Rage. I think what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll play the Wizard. We'll move up and sack the Wolf. Just to get the boost. We'll move this here, we'll move this here, and we'll move this aggressively. We won't play Bestial Rage on it just yet, though. We'll move the. I know I'm giving him a lot of value if he has a companion, because he can move up. Okay, so he's just going to do that instead. We get the buff on the Andrew. He could have moved. He could have played something small, then done like a Centaur or a Spiny to take out the Beastmaster. Okay, so we're going to get some value here. How do I want to play this? I can take out both with Andrew if I Bestial Rage it. How we're going to play this instead is we're going to Bestial Rage the Wizard. We're going to take hit on that. Going to move back and take hit on this. Going to play this up. Then we're going to call for 8 ourselves. And that's going to leave us in a very nice position. And then we'll push the Andrew up just to give him something to worry about, because that's a big Andrew. He does have another Ranger in hand, but to play that, it's going to be a double sack into Andrew with that and the Swordsman, and that leaves me with a Wizard to flinch with. It looks like he's going to take that option, so he's going to sack that in, then probably move up and sack with the Swordsman. Maybe I should have taken out the Blacksmith with the Wizard, but it is what it is. Now, that leaves us free to play this. We can play this. We can take hit on Castle. Then we can move in, take 4 flinch. Okay, he's just going to surrender there. So yeah, we were just going to pile on the damage. But, there we go. Game number 3. Oh, 172. Nice. Getting pretty close to 200. And we'll be back for the final match. Final match here is going to be against Lord Sherbety, and he's not running burn, so we are a-okay to keep this hand. A little bit of some low-cost units to start things off. We'll open with a Salahar Rider, because he might coin into something we don't like, which is Elvish Thief, so we want to make sure that that is taken care of. And of course, we can get some early aggression in with this Salahar Rider over the Lumberjack. Next turn, I'm probably going to play the Lumberjack unless I get a 2-drop like a Wolf or something like that. And then turn after Blacksmith, turn after that Armory. That could alter depending on what I draw in the meantime. But yes, we'll take the early aggression. Of course, he doesn't run heals in this, so it's definitely worthwhile doing that. He could coin out a Con Artist here, and we can take care of that with the Blacksmith. So I'm feeling good about my chances here. We'll see what he does. A Lumberjack. Okay, that's not something I really wanted to see, but that's fine. We'll play the Blacksmith then, seeing as I don't think he has... Oh, he does. He has the Rat-infested Hovel. Okay. Interesting. Well, we do have a Centaur to take care of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the Blacksmith. Now, we could attack, but that would mean we would have to sacrifice our Blacksmith to take... actually, yeah, we'll sacrifice our Blacksmith to take out Hovel. That's fine. I don't mind that too much. If he does have a companion here, going to be kind of devastating. Actually, no, he can't play Centaur, so never mind. That's fine. So we'll go in for... Ooh, okay, Wizard. Making me change my priorities here, my good sir. Making me want to do something different. We'll go ahead and play this to get rid of the Wizard, and then we'll pass back to him. I know he gets another rat out of it, but next turn we can just Armory Bestial Rage and use the Blacksmith to clear everything. Well, to clear the Hovel at least. As long as he doesn't put this rat in front of Castle. Okay, you know what? I say it, then you do it. That's fine if you're going to take out that. I don't mind that too much. Now, what we can do here is we can play Ramrus. Then we can Bestial Rage. Then we can hit Face. Then we can hit this. And then we can take out Centaur. And then we'll pass it back to him. So he's on 9 health. We are, of course, lower in cards, but we do have the pack in hand. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. So we can set up an Armory next turn. See what else we can draw. He's going to have to use stuff to clear up this Centaur down to 3 gold. He passes back to us. We're feeling pretty good about that. We'll actually use this turn to put out the Andrew. No point in putting out the Armory when we don't have any units to use it with. So next turn we'll be looking at Armory. We're mainly looking out to get out a unit. He's going to use his turn 7 to get rid of that, which is fine by me, because now we can play, okay, another one. We'll do another one. We can pack next turn, and then that's going to be a lot of beef to go with the Andrew. If he has another execution, he can use that, but we'll see. It's sad we didn't get 2 of them out. That would have been pretty cool. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay, Rammer's coming down. You could actually clear this. I think I might go for that. So we're going to play that Ramrus, then the Bestial Rage to flinch this down. He gets the Wraith out of it. So we'll move this to the back, and then we'll play this up. We want to keep the Andrew alive. If he does manage to clear it, that would be pretty sad, but we do have Pack. Okay, so he is going to clear it here. Again, we do have Pack, though, so we're in not too bad of a position. Armories are evenly matched here. We'll play the Pack. We'll use this one to take it out. This one to get feared back to Castle. And then we'll have the bigger one in front to get buffed when our Pack in the back dies. He does have more cards than me, but he is on much lower health. Oh, and of course he plays the Liana. Okay, very epic. So here we're going to call for aid. Big boy call for aid, and then we'll put that. We'll move both of these here, and we'll put this up here. Pass back to him. So we got some Ranger beef to help us deal with this Liana. He's going to call for aid of his own. He is on lower health, so Final Death is looking good for us. But the fact that we have to get through 2 of these Trents is not looking so good. So we'll go ahead and probably chip 1 Trent. I don't see a reason not to. And then we'll play our second Ranger here. And we'll play a Vicious Sunflower behind it. And then we'll call for Beast as well. I don't really see a point not to. Then we'll move this down here and pass back to him. See what he wants to do. So we're just trying to stall him to Final Death. And then not die to him, basically. Dagger Storm coming down. Hitting things that I want it to hit. That's fine, as long as the Ranger survives. I'm forcing him to take the big boy hits. To take out the second Trent, rather than being able to attack the smaller units to kind of chip it. If he does have a companion, now is a good time to play it for him. Because he can get free chip with it before he trades to get rid of one of my Rangers. He's going to Southport Captain, that makes sense. So that's going to take it out, but the Trent goes, and he's offering me a wolf trade, which is quite interesting that he's willing to do that. He's going to scope. That's a dirty boy play. Okay, scope kind of sucks some fat ass here. But it's fine because we get another pack of wolves, which I will gladly play. Chip down that. Get ourselves some big wolf buff going on here. And then we'll move in. We'll move in and trade there. I don't see a reason in not chipping him down. We'll move this wolf up. We'll move this up. We'll push both of these. We'll push this up. And we'll also push this here. Okay, so we're looking at quite a few beasts on board. So anything he really wants to take down, going to have ramifications for him in that the other beasts are going to get quite chunky. And he's going to play another Liana. So we're seeing a lot of Liana plays on his part. He can't really reach my castle, though, which is good for me. So he's going to chip that, which of course makes my beasts all the beefier. So we can trade to get rid of... Okay, Rat King is very good here. And a Northlands. Yes, please and thank you. So first we'll open with a Rat King. And what we can do with this is we can go boop, boop. We can play the Northlands, trade this here. That gets rid of one of the Trents, buffing these. Then we can trade this to get rid of another Trent. Then we can do this to actually get rid of the Ranger itself. Then we can move this up to get rid of that. And now we have a massive Bear Hog on the field. Bear Hog big, Bear Hog beefy. So Bear Hog, the packs just show their value here. Absolutely insane what you can do with all of those wolf buffs if you keep your wolves around long enough. So we are quite happy with how this has played out for us so far. We'll see if he manages to get some pulls that will change the course of the game here. I don't really see anything coming out for him. So of course, if he kills the wolf, we'll just get a 9/10 bear hog, which would be kind of cool, kind of epic, to get it in the double digits. He's going to play the Beastmaster here, makes sense. So he's going to move it up, flash grenade it, which also makes sense because that means he can play it again next turn. He's going to get maximum value out of the chip here, and then he'll play the wolf down, which makes sense. We get an armory and a vicious sunflower out of that, so we'll use this opportunity to play the armory in the back, and then we will flinch. We'll actually go here, we'll hit this, and then we'll take out the armory, because the only real thing that we have to worry about is like companions chipping down our castle, which is what we want to avoid. Now the reason we moved our rat up was if we get a companion, we can always use that rat to kind of launch board it. So I'm okay with having it in the back. He is going to have to trade some stuff in here with the bear hog anyway, and we got rid of the armory, which means all of our units have advantage over his units. So he's going to kill it there. He's going to have another Beastmaster to play, which is fine. That will clear everything up for him. He is going to have to use the Beastmaster trade, though, giving us some nice value. He's down to 5 health. So I think we will be able to take the game here. We get the Centaur pull, and now this is what I was saying before. We can now use the rat as kind of a launch board for that, and then we can end the game there. So, very nice 5th game there. Little druid on druid. But yeah, that was a very interesting one. And the rank for the deck is going to be 3359, which is very, very nice for mono druid. That's some of the highest I've ever gotten with mono druid. So excellent, excellent. I think we beat some high ranked players there then to get something like that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up the video there with that very nice fat rank coming out. We'll see if we can push it up into the 3400s next season. Fingers crossed. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see if we can get closer at the very least. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a like. I'm enjoying making these videos. I'm enjoying like pumping out the content, and I really, I want to keep doing it. So we'll keep all the content coming. Leave a comment, telling me what you thought of this. The mono druids, I'm really enjoying playing these two decks especially. They're just interesting to play. They kind of get you thinking about different combinations you can do. But yeah, we'll leave it there for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.